What is up, guys? This is the first episode of the MyLeague, and here are the player retirements for the year: Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, Jamal Crawford, Jason Terry, a bunch of other old people. D-Wade couldn't be here, so I'm just gonna make him like a 60 overall after this year ends. So he'll basically be out of the league too. I tried to do something about it, but it doesn't happen. Dirk and Vince make Hall of Fame. Manu and Dirk's jerseys get retired with their teams. League meetings, nothing changes. They're all rejected, so I don't have to do anything. League realignment, obviously nothing's going to change here. It's always going to be the same. And then now for the draft lottery, we have the projected 3rd pick, 5th pick, and 9th pick. However, I believe the Cleveland pick is lottery protected, and the Mavericks pick is top 5 protected. So hopefully the Mavericks pick will not jump into the top 3. With the Cleveland pick, we'll likely just get their next year's first. So here it is. Heat get the 14th pick. Charlotte gets 13th. So far, no jumps, obviously. Celtics get the 12th pick. I believe that was Sacramento's. Yes, that was Sacramento's. So far, nothing has changed. Lakers get 11th. Nothing like what happened in real life. Celtics get the 10th pick. And our pick's coming up here, so hopefully it just stays, and it will. 9th pick goes to Atlanta. That would be us. I really like the idea of having a low top 10 pick, because that gives us plenty of options at the wing, because it's kind of stacked around there. So hopefully we could get someone good. 9th pick goes to Boston. That was Memphis's pick, which I don't remember the protections for it. New Orleans gets the 7th pick. Sadly, they do not get the 1st pick in this one. 6th pick, Wizards will likely get this, and they do. So the next pick will be ours. And it isn't. Cleveland gets this pick right here. So that means Chicago and the Hawks have moved into the top 3, as you can see from the reporter. So hopefully we could get in the top. Well, obviously I want the 1st pick, but hopefully we could get a top 2 pick for Zion or RJ. Suns get the 4th pick. That's tough. Top 3 right here. Chicago. Hopefully they stay. And it's the Knicks. So they will likely get RJ or Ja. And then the Bulls, please. The Bulls stay. So we get the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. And you could already make an assumption that it'll probably be Zion. But we'll make sure to keep our options open, especially for this young team. And that will conclude the draft lottery. For the direction of the team, with the picks that we now have, I'm hoping that a good wing player will be there at pick 9. And then either RJ or Zion will be number 1 for sure. There's no need for Ja when we have Trae Young, so it's definitely going to be one of the two, RJ or Zion. I'm definitely leaning towards Zion, of course, because he's a generational talent. But RJ's better shooting could be more beneficial for the team. Kent Bazemore is definitely someone that I do not want on this team at all. But he has a player option, so he'll probably be back just for 1 more year. I do not plan on re-signing him ever again. That's all I have to say regarding Ken Bazemore. Uh, Kevin Herter is someone I definitely want to keep on the team for as long as possible without having to give him a big contract. So I'm just gonna ride out his rookie years and we'll see what happens. Torian Prince is someone that I like to have as my sixth man until I have to pay him, which I do not want to do. But if he plays above how he normally does, he definitely could be getting that money from Atlanta. But as of right now, I don't think he's in the long-term plans as far as getting over like 7 million. John Collins is someone I definitely want to keep on the team as long as possible. I'm probably gonna move him to center if we get Zion. If not, he'll probably stay at the 4, but uh, it might look that way. But his stats are pretty good. He can shoot the 3, which is so important for this team. Amari Spellman. Yeah, so the fours are set right now. We have a clusterfuck of centers. Miles Plumlee is someone that I don't want at all, but he has a contract no one would want. Alex Len, I don't want in the long run. Not really a fan of him. He's just not good at all. Dwayne Dedman, I would like to keep him, but with Alex Len right now, there's really no point, especially if we move John Collins to the 5. But that's just where my head's at for the team right now. Managing the staff, we just need an assistant GM. I'm not really looking to move or to fire Lloyd Pierce yet. I'll give him a year or two. I don't know if I want to let him ride out the contract. But a likely candidate is our assistant coach right now. He looks pretty good. A- potential. So hopefully he could develop while Lloyd Pierce is still here. But that's kind of what I'm thinking about for head coach. But everything else is set so far. I'm not the biggest fan of our head scout or our trainer, but it's not really that important to fire them right now. So I'll just keep them for the time being. If I change my mind, I could just fire one of them or both of them if I want to. And then that is pretty much it for the staff. So hopefully we get this assistant GM, and we do. And now we are going to the NBA Draft Combine. So hopefully we get to see some pretty good numbers from RJ and Zion. Darius Garland with an amazing sprint. Not gonna even pronounce that name right there. So looking pretty normal. Jarrett Culver with a great standing colors 3. Cam Reddish pretty good on the moving 3. Now we'll go to pre-draft workouts. We'll just get the top prospects. Especially with the first pick and 9th pick, we should definitely check out the top prospects. I definitely want to look at those wings. And then, of course, Zion and RJ. I might as well bring in Ja, too. Just in case we have any second opinions. But Zion is definitely looking like the number 1 in every mock draft. And he's also rated as the number 1 prospect by every person. But his stats are pretty good. These aren't his official stats, of course. And they might be completely off because our scout is not very good. Zion's teammate, RJ Barrett. He's the consensus number 2 pick. Apparently his ceiling is Vince Carter, but I highly doubt that. Stats are pretty good. Not sure if I want to pick him or Zion right now. but I'm definitely leaning towards Zion for sure. Bronze badges. Who knows if that's right? Our scout is absolutely terrible. Nasir Little is someone I definitely do not want to target at all. I'm not a fan of his game in the slightest. Looking like a Stanley Johnson pretty much. So I definitely want to stay away from him. But there are a couple wings that I would like to check out, like Romeo Langford, definitely Cam Reddish, of course, Jared Culver. Well, I doubt we'll have a chance at him. He's projected top 5. Um, so yeah, pre-draft workouts. We're gonna get these top 5 or so prospects. Zion, RJ, Ja, of course. Skipping on this here a little because I'm not a fan. Jared Culver, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, Bowl. Well, I don't know if I would draft him, but we'll see how those pre-draft workouts go. Romeo Langford. Kevin Porter Jr. is someone that I would actually 100% consider at number 9, even though he's not projected that high. But I don't think it's very much of a reach if we did pick him, because he's a hooper, man. But these are the stats for the team workouts. Ja with the highest vertical leap. Zion with the highest bench. Of course, he's like 280. It's fucking crazy. DeAndre Hunter. He's pretty good, but I don't know if I would. Actually, I don't even think he'd be there at 9 anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think he'll definitely be like top 5 or something. Bowl, someone we can consider, but if we did pick Zion, then there's really no point because we'd be moving John Collins to the 5, and there's already like 5 centers or something on the team. So not really looking like the best option, but we'll definitely consider it. RJ showing out. Pretty sure he did not have a scouting combine workout, so this is like the only numbers that we'll see from him. Cam Reddish looking pretty good on those threes. I would definitely love to have him on the team at 9 if we can't get someone better. But I'm gonna make our draft board right now. Zion at 1 and RJ at 2. Even though they're pretty much interchangeable, but I'm kind of favoring Zion right now. I can't lie. And we'll put we'll put Romeo Langford at 4, Cam Reddish at 5, Bowl, of course. Even though I'm not really looking at him, but we'll put him up there anyway. Not really gonna target Ja, of course, because we have Trae Young. 2 small guards will probably not do well. Kevin Porter is definitely gonna be in there. And I'm just gonna go to 10. So our last one will be My man. Not even gonna pronounce it, of course. So, next episode we'll be looking at the NBA draft. Thank you for watching, and I